Hello fellow travelers, it's Donna Spencer bringing you another port review going over the calm and beautiful Icy Strait Point, Alaska. Icy Strait Point we see today got its start in 1912 when the Hoonah Packing Company built the first cannery in the area. Now, ownership traded hands a couple times until the Icy Strait Packing Company came in and purchased the area in 1932. With so much of the history of the current community wrapped up in this cannery, it's a logical step to work with the locals to help preserve the area as an outdoor living museum. But don't let the word museum scare you. With so many thrill-seeking and experience-filled excursions, this is anything but a boring port. All right, this is still a U.S. port, so U.S. currency, all major credit cards. There is no bartering here. In fact, there's only really a handful of shops in which to move around and look. But most of the shops are staffed, stocked, and support local indigenous peoples. This is a walking port. They have you walk along a covered boardwalk all the way from the cruise ship to the Icy Strait Adventure Center. The port was designed to maintain the wildlife and natural look of the area and Alaska in general. For more information, be sure to check out my Icy Strait Alaska location history in 5 minutes or less video. Because of the historic nature of the port, this is a no smoking port. If you're not on any of the high adventure excursion activities, then this is an excellent port to get off and just stretch your legs. There is plenty of beach walking space, and you really don't have to go very far to find that nice, calm, quiet feeling you get when walking out in nature and away from a lot of extra people and noise. If shopping is your thing, as mentioned before, there are a number of shops that you can go into and look around. And a number of the shops, as I said, are supported, staffed, and stocked by the local indigenous people. Don't forget to take a moment to check out the historic cannery exhibits that they have throughout the shops in the cannery area. Unfortunately, our port times did not allow me to take in any of the Native American natural dance presentations as I would have liked, but I was able to appreciate a number of the beautiful totem poles that they had. No, there is no getting your passport stamped here. And no, there are no pharmacy shops in the area that you can get to easily, or pharmacy items in the stores that you'll find in the old cannery area. There is an ATM available right inside the Adventure Center. At the time of our visit, they were offering free tram rides from the Adventure Center all the way through the wilderness to the northeast side, to the wilderness landing on the northeast side of Cannery Point. From that point, you could purchase another tram ride, a red one, or you could choose to stay put and just ride the green tram back to the Adventure Center. If you're looking for a little sweet snack, then don't forget to stop by Little Jen's Mini Donuts. You've got to go through the Adventure Center, around the beach, and then through the historic cannery, and it's on the back side of the historic cannery area. They come in a range of flavors from peach and strawberry and regular, and the ones that my husband brought me were still warm and extremely tasty. But I'm of the opinion that food tasted or eaten outside tastes better anyway. And the best part is you're actually supporting the local Salvation Army. Plenty of beach access. Once you get off the covered boardwalk, you can either go to your right, and it'll take you through the Adventure Center and then along the beach over there, or you can go to your left and go immediately into the beach. I mean, it's as if civilization just stops. You do not have to go very far to get that nice quiet feeling. The beaches, not swimming, I would advise. Obviously, it's Alaska, I think it's colder, but there are plenty of smooth stones and wildlife, great for beach combing. A really, really good spot to let children just kind of run and get all the extra energy out that they tend to bottle up. We even had a seal swim close enough to the shoreline where I was at to say hello. So again, great place for kids. There really isn't a play area for children here. It's definitely one of those areas that you just kind of want to get to the side of all the action, and then the kids have got this wide range of a very natural, very rustic place that they can run and explore and dig in the dirt and get into stuff like kids do. All right, as far as I'm aware, there are only 2 marked public restrooms. One is right there in the Adventure Center when you get, once again, when you get off that covered boardwalk. The other one is all the way over in the historic canning area. There are some private residences in between those, obviously, of the people who take care of the property when there's nobody there. But beyond that, there are no other marked public restrooms available for us to use. All in all, I really enjoyed this particular fort because of how rustic and underdeveloped it is. I thoroughly enjoyed being able to walk along the beach there and enjoy the scenery and pick up the shells and see the wildlife. Really probably could have done more of that. We were with my parents at the time though and had not been to the port, so of course we're exploring the main areas of the port a bit more, and my mother's a shopper, so she enjoyed wandering through the shops. But if we end up going back, I think I will definitely spend a lot more time appreciating the amount of work and effort that the locals are putting into ensuring that this port stays this wild, quiet, soul rejuvenating port that gives you a glimpse into the cannery history. U.S. major credit cards with the fleece, no fleece, please. Or excursion activities that they allow, they have. We're not allowing anything, we're having. He told me to tell him, and he's still dinging me. See?